Okay, let's get something straight here first. If you're an American that's planning to go to the UK on a vacation or a business trip or for whatever reason, you can expect a wonderful country, wonderful people, very nice castles and ruins, and a deep heritage that goes way back. In fact, I spent 2 weeks in England and Scotland just driving around with my family. If you're going to drive yourself, you might want to take a look at my other video about driving over there. Anyway, I highly recommend having a car. It was a pure adventure to say the least. Anyway, you can expect a great vacation experience that you'll cherish for years. But, and this is a huge but, don't expect good food. Unless you're in London, of course, or some other big city. But we went all over the country, and it was an absolute food nightmare, especially for my youngest kid. I mean, we went everywhere, from the Cotswolds, Yorkshire, Northumberland, Scotland, and of course London. But not Ireland. That'll be another video someday. This video just gives Americans a quick overview of the good, the bad, and the ugly as far as the food goes. Now, I expect a lot of nasty comments and dislikes from this video, since food tastes are so different. In fact, if you're from Britain, many of the foods I'll mention you'll probably love and hold dear to your heart. But this overview of British food is coming from an American cook and foodie who is into many types of cuisines and culinary creations. Now, I'm no expert, but I love great food from all over the world, and, well, let's just get to the good first. The breads. Breads are definitely great in England and Scotland. In fact, I loved having toast in the morning with marmalade on it. The bread was just wonderful. I think that we do not have as many good bakeries in America that they have in Britain, for sure. And that leads me to talk about the pastries. We loved the pastries over there. Everything we had was wonderful. The ice cream. I remember being at Castle Howard one day and ordering an ice cream cone and just thinking, my gosh, this is so much better than most of the ice cream I get. I'm not really sure why that is. Maybe they have nicer cows over there or something. The curry, I'm told the curry is great, and I like curry, don't get me wrong. I'm not sure if I'd call it a culinary delight, but the curry is very good over there. The coffee is great. If you're used to a plain old American coffee, though, make sure that you tell them you want to order an Americana, because it's not the same coffee for sure, but it's wonderful. I definitely recommend having it the way they have it. And, of course, the beer. I loved the small pubs with local beers. A lot of them called them bitters. They're not warm like Americans think. It's cellar temperature. That's not warm, people. That's a common misconception. The beer was really good over there. And a lot of people drank Guinness, actually, and that is served ice cold. In fact, it's colder than I've had it over here. I'm not sure why that is, but it's wonderful. The fast food is good. So I never thought I'd say that, because fast food is horrible, right? But we came to love it when we saw a fast food restaurant. Subway saved us many times. The service stops along the M roads, they always have fast food restaurants like Burger King and Subway and things like that. So definitely, if you're traveling like up to Scotland from London on the M roads, you'll see the service stops. Definitely stop at those. And then, of course, any big city, and especially London. London had wonderful, wonderful food. Probably the best I've had. Some of the restaurants were just great. Now let's talk about the bad. Peanut butter, folks. The peanut butter over there is horrible. Make sure you bring a jar of peanut butter, pack it in your suitcase, especially if you have kids. Now, my wife and I can tolerate stuff. I mean, we like trying different things and the way different cultures have food, right? It's different. But we have kids, and we brought kids over there, and I'd recommend bringing a jar of Skippy. Trust me. Hamburgers. I'm going to talk about hamburgers. Hamburgers are not supposed to taste like meatloaf. Okay? I ordered a hamburger at many restaurants for my kids, and they always had this nasty meatloaf kind of flavor to them. It's just, that's not right. That's not right. Seasoning. Use seasoning when you cook. Any cook will tell you that. And by seasoning, I just mean a dash of salt or some pepper or some garlic salt or some kind of seasoning. You can't make a piece of meat. It doesn't bring the flavor out properly without good seasoning when you're cooking it, not after it's cooked. Okay, another bad thing. Chips are fries? No. The chips, or the French fries, or chips as they call them, are actually like steak fries. I mean, that's what we call in America steak fries. They're bigger, thicker. They call them chips. Good luck getting a regular order of French fries that's thin and crispy, sort of like McDonald's fries or something. It's just not to be found. Unless, of course, you go to a fast food restaurant. Another thing, crisps are chips. Okay, that's cool. Some of them taste okay, but look out here. Brits have a different view of these. In fact, I unknowingly bought haggis chips. Wow. And the last thing, most recipes are different. Everything is different. Do not expect it to be the same as you have in America. All right, my last list of the ugly. The ugliest thing. Bacon. God's gift to the world. Bacon. What can I say here? There is no such thing as good bacon in the UK. At least not that we could find anyway. If you order bacon, you'll get something like more of a stale piece of crappy pig meat. I think they call it a rasher or something. I just call it horrible. America has real bacon. It's crispy. It's wonderful. I mean, you can put bacon on anything. You slap it on a salad. Bippity boppity bacon! It's awesome. Another thing that's very ugly. Black pudding. Nasty. Just pure nasty. This is the British version of blood sausage, and it's made from pork blood and oatmeal. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Really, the list is quite extensive of the ugly stuff, but, ranging from haggis to Marmite. But I encourage you to Google this before you go to the UK for sure. Well, that's about it. As I said, the UK is a wonderful place to go. Expect nice people, great sights, and a wonderful vacation. Just don't expect good food. Anyway, peace out and safe travels.